Hi guys. All right, so in this video, this will be a little bit of a different topic, unexpected topic, and I am going to be talking about the great ABDL purge from Patreon and subsequent relocation to JustForFans. But I don't know what to do with my hands, so I need a toy. So hold on a second. And a stuffy. I need a stuffy. All right. So here's Bucky. Do you guys know Bucky? He's pretty famous. But, yeah, so, yeah, you heard me right, guys. There has been a great purge of ABDLs on Patreon. So, I've spent a lot of time putting together a nice Patreon. Over time, I got a few members on there, and I had a pretty good source of income on there. And I say good source of income, but I'm fully transparent, guys. I was making about $300 a month on Patreon, which just so happens to be about how much I spend on diapers. So Patreon was keeping this boy diapered, and apparently Thanksgiving night, Patreon went through and they rounded up all the diaper boys and diaper girls, and they banished them from Patreon. And everybody got this stupid email, and I don't know if they got everybody, but there's several people who I know who got banished as well. Exact same time, exact same email. We all got banished from Patreon. And the reason in there, I don't remember exactly what it said, but it said something about portraying yourself as a minor. So I enjoy adult baby stuff. And it's right in the name, adult baby. ABDL stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover. So I am not portraying myself as a baby. I am not trying to fool anybody into thinking that I am a baby. I am an adult who enjoys acting like a baby and enjoys baby things, So maybe it's splitting hairs, whatever. I mean, I can see where they're coming from, and it's whatever. It's whatever. You know what I mean? It's really, really disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. So for me personally, I have a full-time job, and I can pay for everything that I need with my job. I don't need Patreon to pay my bills. But some people, it actually is a substantial chunk of their income, and just being knocked off the platform without having any sort of transition period of transitioning to a different platform, that's going to screw them up for a while. You know what I mean? Like, they might have some late bills, they might have to dip into their savings, whatever. I'm just fine because, like I said, I wasn't making that much money on Patreon, but it did pay for my diapers, you know what I mean? And, man, guys, right in the middle of the holidays, right when I'm spending a bunch of money on Christmas presents, and honestly, spending a bunch of money on Black Friday sales for myself, they're just gonna take away this $300 a month, right? what a pain. What a pain in the butt. Just no warning at all, you know? Like, at least YouTube, you know, if they're going to pull some BS, at least they'll give you some warnings, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Oh, Patreon. So, okay. So I'm going to talk some trash, guys. So, I don't know how many of you guys have used Patreon, and it might be a different experience if you use Patreon to support other people. But if you're somebody that has used Patreon, and well, if you're watching my video, you probably got kicked off of Patreon like I did. Well, you know that the platform sucks. It's got a terrible interface. It's a real pain to use, and you know, it just sucks. Patreon sucks anyway. You know what sucks the most about it is you can't upload long videos. Your video has to be like less than 2 minutes long. So I think it's a good thing that we all got kicked off of Patreon in the long run. I mean, it really sucks for those who, you know, that's a substantial part of their income. I think I'm lucky in that fact where this is kind of just a side gig. It's kind of just extra. You know, it pays for my diapers. You know, I get to have extra money, disposable income to like buy a crib and toys and adult baby clothes and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just disappointing. And so anyway, now for the relocation of the banished ABDLs to JustForFans. So me and others have already joined JustForFans. And JustForFans is ABDL friendly. They even have an ABDL category, which is awesome. You can select what category that your video is. ABDL right there. You can browse by ABDL. It's cool. It's cool. So they got ABDL on there. They're ABDL friendly. So we don't have to worry about getting kicked off for illegitimate reasons, like supposedly portraying a minor. I don't know about you guys, but I wear adult diapers. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, guys. I wear adult diapers because I'm incontinent, you know? Okay, so here I am in some adult baby pajamas. This is a baby toy. I mean, all right, okay. So like I said, guys, I can see where they're coming from. I can see how people can misunderstand what this is and think it's something that it's not. And, you know, it is what it is, guys. So I'm optimistic about it, guys. I think that I'm going to enjoy being on JustForFans a lot more. I don't gotta like worry about getting kicked off or breaking any guidelines. And you know, honestly, I can express myself as much as I want, fully. You know what I mean? If I wanna, I mean, because, you know, I do have a sexual side. I don't find ABDL to be sexual. I don't find adult diapers to be sexual. But, you know, I am a human being and I have a sex drive. And so I can express that as well. So, and everything in my life is in the context of being incontinent. You know what I mean? So, you know, now I can talk about, you know, exploring my sexual side and, you know, I can talk about that now, which is great. So, yeah, I'm free to express myself on JustForFans, which is great. So hopefully, oh, also, you can have nice long videos on there. I uploaded a video on there earlier that I think was like almost 10 minutes or something, which is fantastic. I can put nice long videos on there, and yeah, guys. I'm pretty excited about what the future holds with Just for Fans, and you guys need to check me out on there. So I'm gonna post a link in the description. I also posted a link on my community page, so you can get to my Just for Fans. By the way, on there, I'm still using how to wear adult diapers on there. Just, I kind of have created a brand. That's kind of my brand, is how to wear adult diapers. So, yeah, check me out on Just for Fans, guys. So, what else? Well, I mean, that's kind of all I got, guys. That's kind of all I got for this update. It's all about, I'm not even going to talk about Patreon anymore. What sucks is that so many of my videos say, oh, don't consider supporting me on Patreon. And it's like, man, can't. Oh, okay, so here's another thing. So, Patreon, you can't upload any long videos on there. So what I would do is I would make a lot of videos on YouTube that would get demonetized, mostly of like diaper changes or, showing how to put on a diaper. And so I would upload them to YouTube and they would be demonetized. So I would set them to unlisted, and then I would post the link on Patreon so people could watch it. So now what I'm going to do, because I have all these videos now, that are on my YouTube channel that are unlisted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those members only. So if you want to see more of my content on YouTube, you can join my page as a member and see some bonus videos. That will be completely different content than what's on my Patreon. So just full disclosure, guys, I am going to post some sexual stuff on Patreon, just like, playing with toys and stuff. And there will be nudity as well. So be aware, so, I might do videos of changing my diaper and not have to censor or cover anything up. It gives me some flexibility there. So, so it doesn't matter because it's not Just for Fans, but, so, I mean, it could be a sexual thing. It wouldn't matter. But, I think, diaper changes and having your diaper off, you're in a very vulnerable position and you feel very babyish with, in that experience, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily sexual, even though there's nudity. I don't think just because there's nudity, it makes it sexual, you know what I mean? But like I said, even if it was sexual, that's perfectly fine. I'm a grown-ass man, you know what I mean? I'm in my 30s, and this is going to take place on Just for Fans, where that's perfectly fine. And I will have sexual stuff on there, even though I don't really find that sexual. There will be sexual stuff on there. So if you're into that, there you go. I have no restrictions. So anyway, there's something else I was going to talk about. I forget. And it looks like this video is already going pretty long. So, yeah. So I was going to tell you guys about some stuff that I'm getting into. Well, not really getting into, just my schedule. So I'm going to be leaving for Detroit tomorrow, and I'm going to be there for about a week. So I've done a lot of trips to Detroit and to Las Vegas this year. I'm also going to be spending some time in other places. Early January, I'm going to be in Georgia. I'll probably be spending some time in the UK. maybe in December, but probably not until like January, February, I don't know. But, so I have some big projects that I'm done with at work, well, finishing up with at work in Las Vegas and in Detroit. So I really have no idea where I'm going to be traveling in 2024. So I don't know if I'm going to be going to Vegas anymore, so I might not be able to go to Changing Times anymore, might not be able to hang out with Diaper Perv anymore, but, you know, not ever, but just not regularly like I have been. So look forward, guys, to new experiences, I guess, new places. So I am going to be traveling tomorrow, and I'm going to be at 2 different airports that have changing tables. So my home airport here in Oklahoma City, they have an adult changing table, and I'm going to be connecting in Chicago, and Chicago has an adult changing table. So maybe I can take that opportunity. If I need a diaper change, I'll probably need a diaper change in Chicago. So yeah, maybe I can make some videos there for my JustForFans. That'd be fun. So anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and consider joining me on JustForFans. Ooh, I gotta get used to saying that. But yeah, thanks, guys. See you next time.